What's good, guys? Welcome to today's episode. Now it's somewhat early morning, it's about 9 in the morning, and the R3 is right here. Now I have seen that the coolant seems like I can't even see it, you know, with the high and low levels like in the see-through container. So I'm gonna take the panel off on the bike to check and just see if there's any coolant in the freaking thing. A little bit worrying, but this bike I've bought for a very specific reason here for the channel, and that's what today's video is all about, why I bought an R3. So let's position you guys up a little bit better here with my stand, and let's get to today's topic of why I bought it and checking out the issue with the coolant. So this is the cover for the coolant. So I still can't see any coolant in the thing, but it is on a paddock stand right now. So I'm gonna take it off the paddock stand because it's just raised up the rear a little bit here. That's my attempt to keep trying to get it flat by being raised at the back. So I have to take the coolant cover off and check it out. Aha, so we do have some coolant in it, but it's under the low mark. That's the coolant level right here, and that's the low marker, so it needs a top up. You can see the color of it is that kind of greeny blue color. So I'll try to source and find the same color coolant, and yeah, I'll top it up. So I have to order that, but that was the first thing I wanted to check on the bike. Alright guys, so that was what I wanted to check today. Could kind of see that there wasn't really any coolant in it. Wanted to just take it off properly, the plastic, and just make sure, you know, the cover, and just make sure that there was some coolant in it. Thankfully there's a little bit, so I'm gonna get that, gonna top it up and everything. But I want to dive straight into why I'm making this video. That's not just about checking the coolant on the bike. There's a load of things I'm going to check on this bike, and it needs a little bit of a look to and tear down. I got it for a really good price, and the reason why I bought this bike is it's going to be my own track bike, my first proper track bike. Now I'm planning to go to like Buriram on the R3, planning to go to as many tracks as I can go, all aboard the R3. You know, it was a very good price, and having this for like a dedicated track bike and being able to keep my lovely MT-09 is just a win-win. So yeah man, I got it for a great deal, but it does need some stuff sorting out. You guys have probably noticed throughout this video that it's got like a different chain and sprocket on it. It's got like an orange chain, which I kind of like the orange, I can't lie. There's no like rear mudguard. A lot of the bolts on the fairing, like towards the front, are like not OEM looking bolts. I think this suspension on the front has been changed. Like, if you guys see, I don't think this is standard because it's a lot higher than I think it would be if it was standard. You know, they put little carbon fiber stickers on it, and it's been played with. It's got super courses on it, like I kind of mentioned in the first ride video, you know, in the reveal video. And there's also been some airbox modifications to the bike. You can hear it, and just like you can literally hear the airbox sounds open. And they kind of drilled a little bit of the exhaust or something just to kind of open up the airflow. You know, ideally, because I saved quite a lot of money buying an R3 as a track bike rather than like an R6 or whatever. Ideally, because of the money saved and everything, and it being my first track bike, wanting to spend money on tires and whatever else, I'll have some money for you know, potentially doing like an ECU flash, you know, maybe getting some Olins, something like that, you know, adjusting, getting the suspension sorted, maybe getting some raised plastics for it. I've got a lot of plans for this bike. Yeah, but first I have to kind of tear it down, you know, semi tear it down, novice tear down, and yeah, just make sure everything's cool. Like, another funny thing is this, actually. Like, if you guys can make it out from there, is right here where the coolant tank is, right here. If I zoom in, you might be able to see. There's just this random connector that's not connected into anything at all. it's not connected to anything at all. So I'm gonna be like taking the seat off, looking at the airbox, because apparently they drilled the airbox as well, and there might be a race filter of some kind in it. But yeah, guys, this is today's video. Just a little reason as to why it is I bought an R3. I hope you guys are looking forward to some track stuff, and I'm coming for some fast lap times in the 300 division. I'm looking forward to it, but first we need to prep this bike and get it ready. Thanks for watching today, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Motoman out. Hey, TRUE fam, how can you forget when you're going through all the stuff about the bike that you just bought, that there's also got some kind of racing cams in it? Like the cams have been modified for like more power, like higher lift cams, I think they're called. And also there's no back brake. There's none. Like, when I say no back brake, I mean no back brake. Now I just covered the bike up, but you guys probably be able to see here, look, there's this like modified kind of braided brake line, and it's got kind of tie wrapped on. It's all leaked out, there's like no fluid, and this is like literally touching the tire. Can you see that? It's that funny. Yeah, so it definitely needs some work, guys, but yeah, man, if you haven't already, in the previous video, let me know what you think about me getting an R3, man. I'm looking forward to it being a project. Stay safe, guys.